Hello. This is going to be the last stream of 2025. I'm sorry I couldn't stream the past 2 days, but I will try to squeeze in a couple of hours here with more Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Right. Wishing you all a nice and happy 2026. Hopefully healthy with much happiness. Have a great one, dudes, and thank you for being with me once again. We're gonna play after I deal with this ad bullshit. I don't necessarily remember what was the last thing that I was doing here, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, this music was really awkward in this game. It actually made me lower the volume just because of that track. That track is just far too loud. I don't know why it's still in the game like that. Okay, so I do remember checking out this weird building over here. Either side we could an ogre and stuff. And there's a quest over here, Call of the Winter Moon. Now what I'm thinking is that this Call of the Winter Moon is with this the tribe, right? With the countrymen kind of. Not necessarily the Camelot people, right? So I want to go meet the Camelot people first. That is what I'm thinking, because I don't often, for instance, for the Act 1, right? They were conflicted. Duval or something? What was their tribe called again? The tribe. What are they called? I don't remember. Davat or something? It's something with D, right? Yeah, I'm not really sure. You don't play PoE anymore? Not at the moment. I'm not playing. PoE 2. Uninstalled it the last time. That's a couple of patches ago. I uninstalled after raging at some abyss monsters. Basically, it was not playable with melee. It was really annoying. How's it going, by the way, Moam? Happy birthday to you too. Cheers. I think after I uninstalled it, they actually fixed what I'm talking about the next patch immediately. It was kind of hilarious, but I've been, still checking out streamers, it's Reddit, it's Twitter, what's up with PoE 2 quite a bit. It's a roller coaster of a ride, this league, honestly, with the temple and stuff. So it's pretty entertaining to watch how it is going to. But I am sure I'm going to be playing the next league, it's fine. I'm 100% sure I'm going to be playing the next league, so. What is this letter? Burdening letter. I found a letter in a cave reveals that someone hired the thugs to disrupt Camelot's work. The signature points to somehow... Oh, yeah, the blacksmith. I can deliver the proof to Cade. Maybe I should take the evidence to Camelothian legate instead. And the writer left traces. I might be able to track them down also. It's just a blacksmith in a town. Perhaps I find that blacksmith. I am thinking, and this is probably going to be the town, to be fair. Let's just run to the town, I think. Was it the volcano thing? No, it's just a degen, right? The ground degen, your regeneration closing, and I'm playing MLA. It was an incredible degeneration, even though I'm not really able to get hit. I'm dodging everything. The second that I move into the monster and they're spawning 3 of them, they're completely closing my regen and my healing capabilities, stops it completely, and then it's just full degen. Not only on the floor, but also around them. It was just dog shit mechanic. I was yeah, this is not happening. Oh, I got stunned here. I cannot recognize the stun of the bear, by the way. It's interesting. Right, there is an elite in that location. Already clearing this. Guys, I do need a little bit more experience, so I don't really mind like killing these people. Feel like we're a little bit low level for Act 2. Or like weak, let's say. Maybe not low level, but peasants. This guy's trying to stun me.
You'll pay for that insult.
No drinking for you, mates.
Your wealth is...
You know the talents that I have taken to like extend the duration of the parry, guys? It's I feel like it's at the backhand rather than at the front end, if that makes sense, of an attack. So like I have actually a lot of time to like recover before the attack ends up landing on me. That's pretty unique also. Where are the corpses? Okay. The knights. Yeah, I now have a quest with that Carla girl as well, right? See who this person is.
Hey, are you with the guild too? I'm waiting on someone from the guild. You know which guild. And if you don't know, well, I might just have to kill you.
No task for you. I'm here to kill you. Look at this. May Morgan's wings shield us from enemy eyes.
Ha! I knew it. I just knew you were with the children. Are you here to give me my assignment? Luth said someone would be coming soon with my first task. My first task? I can't wait.
So this guy's Abrin.
Yeah, that's me. Edgar's brother. You've heard of him, right? He's already a fledgling. He's the one who convinced me to join the guild, and I can't wait to get started. He told me the first tasks aren't too bad. You know, delivering messages, eavesdropping, that kind of thing. And I really hope so, because, to be honest, I get a little queasy at the sight of blood. But I'm sure I'll toughen up soon enough. So, do you have a task for me?
Tell me why you want to join the Children of Morrigan.
I never really thought about it. I guess I was a little jealous of my brother. He's doing so well. He's got food in his belly, decent clothes, and people actually respect him. These days, that's about as good as it gets. That's why I want to join.
You're very energetic.
My brother always says I speak without thinking, and one day it's going to get me killed. But that's just who I am, you know? When I'm excited about something, I can't hold it in, or it feels like I'll burst.
So both of my answers are actually rejecting him. You're not fit for the guild. Leave and forget you ever wanted to join.
But wait, I'm waiting for my task. I have to prove myself. Please, give me a chance.
Just get out of here. Go do something else.
I can't believe you're that naive. Falling for the old, innocent, soft-hearted, are we, hatchling? You just show that you care more about random strangers than following orders. Luth had you figured out. He knew you'd needed testing. There's no place for someone.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're out. And if you even think about telling anyone what you've seen here, trust me, an arrow will find your throat before you. So, I suggest you do as you... We've got nothing left to do. You could have been someone.
We have been played, guys. My soft side actually have been the end of this guild's journey, I think. What I'm wondering is that, like, did the quest fail? The quest didn't fail, interestingly. I killed Abrin. I should tell Luth about it. That's the interesting thing, right? So this is like two ways. There's no cell phones, there's no recording. I can still pretend that I killed Abrin. Oh, this is good. Very nice. So there's nothing has been lost so far. Maybe Abrin shouldn't have told me. I guess like he has made the mistake. He was telling me I am the soft-hearted one, but why are you talking still, you know? He shouldn't have told me about it. Right, let's see this town. I am well prepared to have a conversation with like 50 different people at the moment. Interesting. I guess there's like a man here, maybe? You see that shield, right? That's our new artifact, basically. Right beneath that statue. It's a massive shield. Just like the Excalibur, there's going to be a soul inside it.
Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch?
Dies.
People would be at my door with pitchforks.
He's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansem.
Why am I hero now? By the way, stream. I'm interested in purchasing Kingdom Come 2.
Quite a scene unfolded.
Let me know what you think. Like, should I talk myself into buying it? It's 30 euros on Steam at the moment.
Or surprised. What was it that made the men here react to you?
It's the fact that Arthur is inside me. I carry King Arthur within me.
I see. You have a habit of not taking things seriously, don't you?
Hey, why aren't you not
This
believing
is a
me?
trivial matter, so I demand respect. Come now, you must have a theory.
I wish I knew too. What do you mean I wish I knew? I already told him the
local men
truth.
Here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this Menhir represents?
They're statues that ward off the weirdness. Merlin built them. Sure.
So they say. The Menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the Menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Quanacht, my subjects, can face any challenge.
My
Even
subjects.
at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
Camelot wants to take your men here. Why?
Officially, they say they want to gather all the men here scattered across Avalon, set them around Camelot, and bring people there to ensure their safety. That is, if they can figure out how to restore the power of the Menhirs.
And unofficially?
I don't think we know each other well enough to speak on unofficial terms.
If Camelot takes the men here, your people will be
I'm
lost.
well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the men here reignited, the people of Connacht will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out, and bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
What would you prefer to happen?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights, who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe me, being a lord in times like these is a heavy burden.
Palamedes' shield is apparently the name of the artifact, the second one. What do you want from me?
I want you to speak with Denholm.
Denholm.
Try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Connacht, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change.
So I need to calm him down. I am searching for the shield.
Palamedes' shield, you say? That shield rests beneath the men here. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Connacht are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield. If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides.
Well, we didn't really
what's worth my
have
time.
to take Excalibur either. I just had to touch it, so maybe it's gonna be alright. What was your name again? Lord Vane.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Surely.
You need something.
Some nice light effects here. These pots are not lootable. Oh,
Just passing through.
it's actually stealing in here. They don't really like me all that much, it seems. Hoping for some books at the very least to read. There is 100% something behind this, right guys? Maybe a button to like activate. Secret passage for them to run. Escape. That's not Lord Vane.
Just keep your head down. Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
What is life like?
Life at court is a delicate dance. It's calm on the surface, but underneath, there's always tension. Managing affairs, settling disputes, keeping the wheels turning. It's not for the faint of heart. Lord Yvain means well, but he makes decisions slowly, too slowly sometimes. Not that I complain. It's a role I've accepted, and one I'll carry out for as long as I'm needed. It's a quiet kind of chaos, but one we must master, for the sake of Connacht and those who call it home.
Must be challenging to protect a court in these
Challenging
times.
doesn't begin to describe it. The court is the heart of Connacht, and if it falters, the rest follows. That's a heavy weight to bear. But if I'm honest, it's the plague that keeps me awake at night. I've seen what it does, how it spreads, how it steals lives without mercy. I lost my family to it. The only reason I'm still here is because I was locked away at court while they were quarantined. Since then, protecting this place, keeping it safe, has been more than a duty. It's been everything. From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Connacht doesn't collapse under its own weight. And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Connacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type. Go on, then.
Would have been kinda, at least, decency to like answer this guy. Like he Legit ask a question. I didn't say anything in return. Can't really cook them. Hmm.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
All right. Vane's Mansion. Ah, look at this. A little bit of archery, guys. 43 archery now. Beautiful. This town is going to be huge, it seems. It's under here. Family crypt. Sleeping on corpses. Interesting. Okay, but what's the point? Nothing to interact with. Hey!
You're here. Let me look at you. You seem to have recovered after whatever happened at the Menhir. The All-Mother herself must be watching over you.
Are you not going to ask what's happened at Menhir?
Whatever the All-Mother wanted you to see is between you and her. I can only accept and work with the outcome. Besides, I'm more concerned with the impact your little spectacle had on the sentiments in the village. You've given people hope. Only time will tell if that was misguided or what the consequences will be if it proves true.
Whose grave is this?
Here lies Lady Maeve, wife of Lord Yvain Tarion, my dearest friend. The one I couldn't help. You're wondering why I'm here, aren't you? I'm wondering the same. I thought I'd find solace or perhaps even grief.
Sound like a politician, not a priestess.
There is more than one way to spread the All-Mother's grace. Lord Yvain is in a precarious situation. He needs all the support he can get, and supporting him in this endeavor only benefits the residents of Cunard. Besides, my apprentice Ailey is very talented and can handle all the matters that require a more hands-on approach perfectly well. All-Mother.
Oh, what was her name again? Nient's. Right. Wait, what is this? I am not stealing. Well, in other words, they're not worth the crime. Like 20 coin.
Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion. You feeling better now?
Yes,
Good.
thank you.
Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the Menhir. No wonder they brought you straight here.
Ooh, we're getting
Tell me,
famous now in this
did you get to
town.
see our lord? Or just that snake of his, Anselm?
They don't like Anselm. Okay. What do you really want?
Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. I'm the innkeeper around here, though, as you've probably seen, there's not much of an inn left to... Truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the Menhir and all, you might have Lord Yvain's ear. And maybe you'd be kind enough to whisper a thing or two into it on my behalf?
What do you need? Why can't you talk to him
He doesn't
yourself?
bother listening to us common folk, even when our livelihoods are at stake. If we're lucky, we get to air our grievances to Anselm, but wait for the Lord's decision is always his answer. How long can we wait? We're not some lazy nobles. We don't just get to put our lives on hold. We've got to eat, damn it. And unlike him, we have to work for our meal.
What do you need?
Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but and last I checked, Yvain's still our lord. Not one of those Camelocians. What gives them the right to meddle in our business?
You know the Red Death is valid.
I know. I was here when the outbreak hit. Lost some of my best patrons. But the Red Priests have it under control now. Every new case gets carted straight to the asylum, and we haven't had one in a good while. I tried talking to the Camelocians. They told me to piss off.
I'll talk to him.
Thank you, stranger. Damn bastards come in here acting like they own... Oh, wait here.
Petition to the Lord. I'm curious, like, what kind of a reaction Lord Yvain is gonna give when I approach him with this. This is like my first step to being a person of the town folk. There's a woman named Morag waiting outside. She needs to talk to you.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand.
To her, this is a pressing matter.
I don't doubt that. But Kunart is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
This is her livelihood that we are talking about.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she?
Are you asking me?
You're the one who spoke with her. I don't have my records on hand to check. Besides, it was Denholm's call. If anything, it's Camelot that owes her restitution.
Oh my god. The bureaucracy, guys. Okay. We got nothing.
Ah, you need something.
Reach level 35? Very nice. I also need to talk to Arthur, apparently. We need to set up a bonfire sometime. Excuse me. Tell me about your
I've worked
inn.
there since I was strong enough to lift a tankard full of ale. It's been in my family for 4 generations. I'd hoped to leave it to one of my sons, but Camelot took them too.
Oof.
And all I can do now is pray they come back safe. Eh? Too bad you'll never taste my ale, best in the land.
Perhaps you could just move your business to Camelot.
It wouldn't be the same. The secret to good ale isn't just the recipe. It's the ingredient. It needs Connacht water, Connacht soil. Without that, it's just the same slop they sell everywhere else.
Fair. But, like, are we complete with this quest, though? What? Petition. Lord Yvain instructed me to speak with Denim about Morig's tavern. Sure, I will. Let's put up a, bonfire here. I can level up and I can also talk to... Wait, don't I need some dexterity? One sec. I can't even check. I probably like put them into the bank, didn't I? Yeah, I can't really check. I want to say I need strength and dexterity. I'm just going to put some strength right now because of that. For Lancelot's items, right? Heavy attacks with one-handed weapon reduces the target's stamina by 5%. I was giving something that was just straight up giving me damage reduction. Apparently that one is over. Increases melee damage when you have a shield equipped. That's pretty good too. More stamina drainage from the enemies on a parry. I think I must take this. The question is when do I want to take it? Lifesteal is pretty interesting too, after a parry. There's a critical damage bonus over here. Fully restore your stamina with a critical hit. Every time you land a critical, you gain 15% damage reduction against the next hit you will suffer. We're taking this, and we will take 2 points into this. 30% damage reduction as long as I can crit 1 time. It is beautiful in my opinion. The men here, what do you think happened?
I have no idea. The Menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think
I do like
they
the game, by the way.
reacted
It's
to
pretty
the
good.
power we now wield. The four-dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while.
Is he concerned? Don't you know?
I'm not inside your mind. Your feelings, your pain,
Huh.
they're yours alone. I cannot take them from you, nor shield you from them. Throughout my life, I've rarely been idle. This helplessness feels unsettling at times.
You don't really have a choice though, do you now? I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. No need to worry.
Good. That's good. You're admirably resilient. You remind me of some of my knights. The ones who helped me to build Avalon. Never surrendering, never backing down. We may not have chosen each other's company, but I'm glad it's you I ended up traveling with.
The All-Mother and her priestesses must have seen better days. What do you think of Lord Yvain?
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the air of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that. And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made. I see that the current Lord is trying to delay that moment, and I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers.
He's coming off very strong here. The All-Mother and her priestesses must have seen better
Like
days.
many things in Avalon, it seems. But yes, they used to be quite influential, sometimes unnervingly so. They had the ears and hearts of the people, and they made them rather bold in voicing their opinions. As you can imagine, we didn't always see eye to eye.
What do you mean?
I couldn't allow people to openly disagree with me. The temple's representatives didn't approve of my use of the weirdness during the war, and they made their opposition public. I decided that such opposition deserved punishment.
Silencing voices is tyranny.
Sometimes it's necessary. And that was one of those times. In times of war, a leader cannot appear weak, cannot afford to look uncertain. Call it what you like, but war demands obedience.
Right, he probably knows more. Let's go speak to this denim guy. I also need to go find the blacksmith, because I'm about to tell him that I think he is doing some shady stuff and I know about it. Look at this. What the hell? Filth! That's one hell of a name. Iron ore, coins, the ring of protection, 2 of them, and the knife. This is kind of like a supposedly a hidden area, but yeah, not so much. Patat. Ah, that one is a lockpick for some reason.
This is unexpected. You look beautiful, you know, and you have a beautiful soul. Maybe even more than just one. I can hear them fluttering. I see their soft shimmer. Will you show me? Trust me. Even though filth is filth, I can be generous. I want to be generous. I want to be good. And you should feel special.
What the hell are you talking about?
Souls, trinkets, all those that belonged to others, but are now yours, for you. A blessing of sophistication, or perhaps splendor. For those who have had something taken away, a blessing of absence. Even lack can be worth experiencing. Deeply and intensely.
Souls are coins.
Coins, items. Items become coins. They gain a soul. A man who is a scavenger, whether he's filth or not, also possesses a soul. Strong, shimmering, fluttering. A soul that yearns.
Who are you?
Nothing more than a mongrel. Filth. Yet I could just as well be a lord, reigning over the streets of Kuanuk. But no, that would be too much. The streets belong to everyone.
It's a peculiar name. Where did you come up with that?
Filth. Both a name and a title. There were people who made filth aware of my own filthiness. Good people let it feel special and beautiful. Oh, one more thing. If you have anything that once belonged to...
So, this is how we get rid of the stolen items. We can sell them to filth. Why are they monsters right next to the town? That's messed up. There are no kids in here? It's locked. Or maybe it's not a monster, it's just the armor looks like one of those. The Menhir discovered right there. This time around the Menhir is huge. Massive. Pull out. I am not clicking, but like I might try. I'll save the game. Click on it. Let's see what happens.
This is my shield. But there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the Menhir. Maybe it needs something from us.
Right, that was fine. Is that the blacksmith under me? No. For falling, I've gained agility, by the way. Family house.
Help a soul out on your journey.
There's nothing, and there will never be anything.
Is everything alright? Can give him 10 coins, sure, but...
Gold, the true nothingness. Look around you. We're not here. And the real lord, the four-armed king, is just greedy, deceitful lords everywhere. There is no king. Sagramore wanted too much. And Vayne, he doesn't even know what he wants. Nothing. There's just nothing. I've seen his cursed kingdom. I've seen it haunt my endless nightmares. A kingdom now forgotten by all. An apparition that should never have existed. I saw it. He made them kneel. Sagramore!
Sagramore! This guy is complete nuts.
Present but absent. Oh, always uncertain. Kunark is doomed, as is Yvain's entire bloodline.
It's...
Gold, the true. 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 Gold, the
like... Okay. Seems like it doesn't change anything.
You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Why? Is something wrong?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and... Well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch.
They seem friendly enough to me.
Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her.
A book?
Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. I wanted to send it to her to ease her mind. But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her
It was called
I won't let me back
Dalriata.
in.
That I was trying to figure out at the start of the game. Let me guess. You want me to buy the book for you?
Well, could you? Please, I'll pay you back.
Alright.
Oh, thank you.
The delicate matter. Asgard.
Haven't seen your face around here before. I'd rather not have to put your name on the bounty board.
So you're the quartermaster here.
No, that'd be Sheena.
Sheena is a woman, I think.
Everyone's pulling their weight.
Heard about her before.
Idle hands have no place in Camelot's army. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So if you're looking to earn some coin, check the notice board. I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Kunacht.
What does Sheena do?
I handle what makes soldiers fight. Sheena handles what keeps them comfortable. You want glory and gold? See me. You want a softer pillow or a warm meal? That's Sheena's domain.
Who do you work for?
Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night. The Red Priests are throwing their weight around, and the locals are ignoring the fact that they're all about to be swallowed by the weirdness. I have no idea how the legate puts up with it all. But, well, at least he's got me to make sure his orders are carried out.
Tell me something about yourself.
Immunis Askel.
Immunis.
If you hear the war stories, forget it. I've no time to entertain idle curiosity. Most of the fighting's behind me now. I've traded my sword for paperwork. Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire.
I'll await your...
Sure, let's get these bounties, guys. Lots of bounties outside of Kumlacht. Alright, so Denim, we heard about this guy a bunch of times. Here's our troublemaker.
You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot.
But now...
But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad.
Why is it so bad, then?
Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies.
But
Secondly,
there's hope now.
You've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous.
We just
Before
want
you
peasants.
ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative.
It's not like I knew this was going to happen.
That's the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess.
What do you have in mind?
You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned.
Lord Yvain says he owe a restitution to the tavern's owners for closing it down.
Oh yes, this again. You can tell her that if this matter is raised one more time, she will owe restitution to Camelot for each life lost to the Red Death in the region. That's my final word on this.
I found a letter that quite clearly points to the person who ordered the sabotage. Right, so I don't like this guy, not one bit. Though at the end of the day, we kind of want to be working for Camelot. I don't know, it's kind of a tough situation here, right? Doomed on both ends. I want to find the blacksmith, and I want to see if, you know, blacksmith is the responsible for what happened there. Before telling anything to this guy just yet. Let's rest until the morning. Very nice. Ah. The Craftsman Row. Surely it is somewhere here. What is this?
Open up, Firkit. We know you're in there.
Firkit.
Get lost! You've taken everything from me.
Stop whining and open up. I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on it. What do you want?
Just curious about what's going on here.
Go be curious somewhere else. We have our orders.
Open up, Firkit.
Not a chance.
Perhaps I could try talking to him. What's happened?
No, you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Firkit's inventions. Denham ordered us to investigate, but how are we supposed to do that if we can't question the... Come on, Firkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care! Leave me alone!
He doesn't know me, but to talk sooner to me.
I don't know you either. Why should I trust you? Unless Denham says otherwise, we'll... Firkit!
Get lost!
I must say this Act 2 is a little bit goofier than Act 1 so far. Good day, Serge. How's it going? The Red Priest's quarters. Right, we could actually check.
Well, look who it is. The one who reignited the men here. I must say I'm impressed. Tell me, how did you manage to do...
I have a piece of King Arthur inside me.
You've got a vivid imagination, I'll give you that. But, soul of a king or not, you clearly have a knack for getting things done. Tell me, would you like to help further? The people of Connacht are in need, and someone like you could make all the difference.
What needs to be done?
The fields of Connacht are dying, their lifeblood drained by the creeping weirdness. If the crops fail, the people starve. And starving people are restless people. Properly placed, they can shield the farmlands long enough for a harvest to be salvaged. It's not the perfect solution, but it's a start. I need someone capable to handle this.
The weird lanterns.
You've seen them around, no doubt. They're simple enough in appearance, but the knowledge to craft them isn't as common as you'd think. Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe myself. If I did, this wouldn't be an issue, but be cautious. Those who keep such knowledge don't part with it easily. Secrets, after all, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Who would even have such knowledge?
A druid would be ideal, of course. They hold the deepest ties to the old ways. Here they have Malagant, but I wouldn't count on him if I were. But there may be others who might help.
Why is there somebody
Furkett,
named
the local
Malagant, by the way?
inventor, has a knack for turning scraps of knowledge into working tools. If not him, perhaps someone who deals in druidic artifacts. Collectors sometimes know more than...
What is the catch?
Legate Denholm won't be pleased. He prefers the weirdness close. It makes travel to Camelot, but this isn't about his ambitions. It's about the people of Connacht and what they need to survive. Help me do this, and you'll have not only my gratitude, but the gratitude of every farmer whose fields we save. So, my men here, Whisperer, what say you? Will you lend a...
I'll help you. People need to survive here.
Good. I knew you'd see the importance of this. Together, we'll keep the fields alive and the people fed.
I'll have the if I have the lanterns, what is next?
Once you have the lanterns, they need to be placed around the farmland. Start with the fields of Rhys and Ida. They work as a couple, and then head to the lands of Rob and Gil. They're brothers. Without their harvest, we'd be in serious trouble. Position the lanterns carefully. Their glow will push back the weirdness, at least for a time.
The Fields of Light. Right, yet another quest. What? Oh, okay. I thought the quest was showing me the Vitus.
Ah, you must be the one I've heard so much about. A curious figure, navigating the shadows of Connacht. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother Vitus, humble servant of the Red Church.
What kind of change?
The kind that reshapes institutions and realigns priorities. The Church as it stands is stagnant, weighed down by those who use it as a platform for ambition rather than service. Fabius, for instance, is a fine example of what I aim to correct. I seek reform. Nothing so dramatic as rebellion, of course. A more elegant approach is required. One must lay the groundwork, build alliances, and ensure that when the time comes, the transition is seamless.
Isn't Fabius your superior?
On parchment, yes. In practice, let's just say the hierarchy of the Red Church is more fluid than it appears. Fabius holds the title, but titles are transient. Influence, vision, and the ability to shape the Church's future, those are what truly matter. And in those areas, he's sorely lacking. Let him bask in his authority while it lasts. The tides are shifting, and soon enough, even he will see that he's relying on borrowed time.
And where do I fit in this?
I'd like to ask you to speak with Anselm, Yvain's major domo. He's a man of considerable influence. He holds
this is such a spider web at the moment.
Should Yvain's position become vacant, Anselm will step into power. A useful ally, wouldn't you agree? But Anselm is cautious, perhaps even suspicious of anyone bearing the Church's seal.
Why not deliver it yourself?
Fabius, in his infinite wisdom, has forbidden the Red Priests from participating, and that's just how he is. Very eager to maintain his spotless image. Fortunately, I have no shortage of resourceful individuals.
All right.
Excellent. I knew you'd see potential in this opportunity. Together, we'll ensure Anselm sees the value of our effort. The caravan is on its way. Find it. Secure the supplies and deliver them along with my greetings. Take whatever else you find. Coins, trinkets, that sort of thing. But the sealed crates, they must go to Anselm. Do this and you'll have my gratitude.
And perhaps more. Guys, can I read these things? Or does he? No, okay. You cannot read. It's actually kind of awkward. You should be able to like read but not take.
Oh, hello there.
But they didn't do it that way. Brother Crispus.
Oh, it's you. You look, well, all things considered. I always knew you had to have survived. There simply wasn't any other possibility.
Do I know you?
Ah, no. Sadly not. I apologize for my forwardness. It's just, I've read so much about you. I've spent hours poring over the drawings of your vascular system.
Vascular
Enough
system.
that I'm fairly certain I could recreate them from memory. I'm so glad you're here now. If there's anything you need, please let me know.
How does he know
I'd
about
be happy
shit
to help.
about me? Are you one of the Red Priests who experimented on me?
Oh, no. That honor fell to others. I was merely a silent admirer. Though I have to say, I do think they were rather heavy-handed with you.
Don't you say.
No one had much faith in you. But that doesn't excuse carelessness, don't you think?
I don't think anything excuses what was done to me.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say all along. A softer touch wouldn't go amiss. Some of them acted like butchers hacking away at a fresh carcass. There should be a sense of respect for their patients, a kind of reverence.
Do you know why they did this to me?
Why, indeed. I have my suspicions, but nothing I can say for certain. You left so suddenly. Your case was in chaos. Incomplete notes, no one willing to talk. That said, I do know a few things about what happened to you. And, more importantly, about the people who allowed it to happen. I'd need to dig through my notes, though. In the meantime, there's something I'd like you to help me with.
You've got to be joking.
Not at all. You're a mercenary now, aren't you? Or did I get that wrong? I simply wish to hire you for your exceptional talents.
What's he wants?
Straight to the point, I see. Oh, I do like you. You've got a sharp mind, and I'm really glad they didn't break it by accident. I need items touched by the weirdness. It's a personal fascination of mine. The way the weirdness reshapes even the most ordinary things is incredible. It can take something entirely mundane, like, well, you, for example, and turn it into something extraordinary, and bring me a few of these items, and by then, I should be ready to share what I know about the experiment. Now, is there anything... Goodbye.
Right, there's a quest on every NPC so far.
Company.
Where is the blacksmith?
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Well, are you standing there for a reason?
About the bounties you posted. This is Shine, perhaps.
Jobs. Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then...
You don't seem too pleasant. Is there anything else I could do for you, apart from the tasks on the board?
I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier. And as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far.
I'm listening.
It seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion supplies, and I won't stand for it.
What kind of
At
supplies?
first, it was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron.
Where do you keep the supplies?
In the storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something, because...
Do you have any suspects?
I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but... well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices.
All right. I don't want to say you don't seem too pleasant. Not to her at the moment. Rounding hammer. Did I get like any new recipes and stuff? I don't really remember. Doesn't look like it. There's the Ravenous plate over here with like physical damage. Yeah, these are the things that I kind of have to craft actually with the Croakmo. There's the Ravenous Helm also, I think, that I'm lacking, right? Weak Ravenous Helm is what I'm using at the moment. There's like 2 pieces of Ravenous items that I wanted to use. Perhaps it was the pens that I wanted to craft as well. As you craft an item, it can like completely break, or it can be like weak, normal, or maybe even like a stronger version. And I think that kind of like depends on your crafting skills. The chance kind of like, you know, changes. Success rate, I should say, instead of chance, I suppose. But yeah. Where is the blacksmith? So we have incriminating evidence against the blacksmith, basically. Because I think he's meddling with things. But of course, there's going to be another story here. And one of these is going to be responsible, I think.
If nobody's working the anvil, then it means the forge is closed. And it will stay closed until Beor gets better.
What happened to him?
A woman happened. He was chasing after some girl he thought the world of. Almost ended up shuffling right off this mortal coil. One time he went to see her and didn't come back for 2 days. I looked for him all night. It was only in the morning that I found him. He was all the way on the outskirts of Kurnacht. Alive, but barely. Afterwards, he seemed to be getting better. Everything went back to normal. For a while, I could see that he was starting to struggle with swinging the hammer, until one day, he just passed out completely. Now he just lies there, barely breathing. I have no idea how to help him. Nianti, Maggot, none of them know what's wrong with him either.
Nianti's the priest, Maggot is the druid. We didn't meet Maggot
that
yet.
It's no use chasing after a girl. That she'll come to him if she wants to. Stupid kid. I feel bad for him.
Do you know where he was attacked? And the girl, what's happened to her?
What do I care? Whatever happened there could have been her fault. So excuse me for not running to rescue her. I only know that she wasn't from here. Beor's wound wasn't caused by a mere boar. Oh no. Hell knows what happened there.
Do you know where he was attacked?
He didn't want to tell me what actually happened. But I know that youngsters in love used to visit this one cave with a spring. It was all hogwash, if you ask me. Maybe they went there and were attacked by weird beasts. I don't know. To be fair, I only cared that Beor was alive.
Right, the change of hearts. Hints that Beor's injury might be work of a supernatural force. Marked a cave on my map. I think this is going to be the quest that I will focus first, I want to say. Unless it's too far away. It's not too far away. Let's do it. Farmlands. I could of course use a horse. It's a terrible shot. Oh, these are bandits, I didn't realize.
You are
nothing but a peasant.
What the fuck? How did that hit me?
I've had worse.
Wait, did they reset? Okay, that's a weird thing. Now they're attacking... They didn't reset, they just didn't want to jump from here, apparently.
You are nothing but a peasant. Such a...
Orb of recoil. I had to cook a little bit sometime, I think, I'm afraid. I'm running out of food slowly. That's some peace, dog. Some good wine. Wait, that can... It's an enemy. Completely out of stamina. Why are they moving like this, by the way? I just got an unidentified item from this guy. How? Who knows? Increases encumbrance limits by 10. It's not the night yet, so it's very surprising that we're getting loot here. It's a bloody letter here. Dear mother, your loving son, Donal. Please take care of my wife in my absence. The low is hollow. Letter from the uncle. Uncle Cowman. I'm gonna take this letter. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe we end up like meeting the uncle eventually. But I don't blame them. It's a very cozy place. The girl doesn't exist. Fragrant letter. E. My heart beats only for you, yours eternally. It's kind of creepy. What the hell? Grandma. Lots of youngsters that's completely being used. Parents and grandparents disappointed and frustrated. The Ram of Nuada. There's apparently a sprint attack, by the way. I didn't even know about it. Boom. Right.
Beor, come closer. Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body.
Is that stupid? Doesn't realize that I'm not Beor. How are we doing when it comes to food biz? It's not too bad.
I missed you so much.
Turns out Beor, beloved, was a monster. If I find his heart, I have to kill the Fae. Wait, what? Change of heart. Okay, so we need to kill. But can we talk to the Fae first? By the way, like any Fae that I've fought so far has been incredibly difficult. Right, this is gonna be even worse, I believe. Apparently she's sleeping. Maybe we get a huge start attack here. Where does she go? Well, this was fine. Child's letter. Please do not leave us. Ay, ay, ay. So phase in this verse is basically like succubus from other games. Pretty much. Dangerous path and restore honor to your family. There's more things here, I'm afraid. Can't really, I can return the hearts to Beor. But what about there, though? I feel like we can... Ugh. Like, you see this? What is that? What the... Maybe it just circles out to the beginning. Yeah, it probably does. I want to take another fast travel point if I can find one. Hopefully. So I'm going to check around a little bit for it. Stagfather Shrine one more time. Stagfather was giving permanent buffs or like an item? I don't remember. Well, I'll find out, I guess. this thing is not gonna explode. Hot goo. I think when it explodes by itself, you don't really get... There's something dangerous ahead of me. Even though I don't see it. It's this guy. See it now. Maybe this is one of the bounties even. Yeah, I don't get experience, I think, if they explode by themselves. A little bit like some other games, like Minecraft, I think, is like that too. My sneaking got so much better lately. I don't know how, but...
I'll make you pay for that! This is my lucky day.
I am burning. He has enchantments.
This is going to hurt. Your wealth is ours.
The Cindermore, the Firebringer. Maybe a nice Inferno Blade. Scorchwarden's Tattered Cloak. He's also equipping Scorchwarden's plate sets. I'm not gonna check that, but like we can check the weapon and the cloak. The Peasant Basket was encumbrance. Increases incoming healing by 25%. The weapon is in fact a one-hander. It is a flaming sword that deals a portion of its damage as fire. Deals 110% damage if paired with a frostblade. I have the frostblade, by the way, in the bank. So you can dual wield even this to empower both of your weapons. It's pretty nice. Meteorites. I'm afraid I'm not reaching it though. There we go. Okay. They always spawn behind, right, guys? What the hell? Well done. This was like super easy. Oh, yeah, you're getting a bunch of like materials from the stag statue. I remember. All right. True, true, true. So I could in fact fast travel back to town, maybe? Just at the entrance. There must be like a fast travel point within the town as well, right? The town is huge. Okay. One thing for you and one thing for me. We didn't really like do what is for me yet, but hopefully Bayor is going to be feeling better here. We'll see. What am I to do? I can return the heart. I think I have something that could help.
Really? Well, if this can put Bayor back on his feet... Bayor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
The girl stole your heart. Literally.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart. Literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast. Better take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well, get up now, whelp. Enough lazing about.
What the fuck?
You
Give him
can
some
take it
res.
easy today, But tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. So, I'm thanking you. Fine. If you ever need a smith, you can come to me. All right.
That quest is completed. Maybe we can talk to Beor. He doesn't want to talk. This place is still about stealing. I'm more curious about like the incriminating evidence. It doesn't really belong to this guy at all.
Oh, hello. Do you need something? Times are tough, but I won't forget what you did for Beor.
I found a letter stained with coal. Everything points to you being the author.
If you're trying to intimidate me, it's not working. I know I messed up. It was all going so well at the beginning. Then, at some point, one of those idiots went off the rails, attacking a Camelosian god. Senseless. I don't know what you're planning to do with this information, but I don't want anyone to suffer because of it.
I'll think about it, I guess. Interesting.
Then think. Think for as long as you want. Maybe it'll help you understand what's right. Too bad you don't have any proof anymore. Now, if you decide to rat me out, they won't have any reason to believe you.
What the fuck? Why am I not getting the letter back? Like, as I showed him the letter, apparently I also lost the letter. He's just not giving it back to me. That's kind of weird. Quest is completed. Quest is completed. That's hilarious, by the way. Alright, so I don't get to incriminate him at all. He just like takes the letter off my hands and done with it. That's messed up, man. Oh well. What's been happening in Connacht recently?
It all began innocently enough. Our milksop of a lord, Yvain, decided that we didn't have the right tools to unearth the riches of our land. So he sent messengers to Camelot asking for their men and equipment. And it worked. For a while. They came here and resumed mining. Brought gold with them too. So for a while there, we were even happy to see new faces. Then news from Camelot arrived. The Red Death is in Connacht. The weirdness is getting thicker.
We declare martial law. Cut down all the trees.
What happened to his voice?
Everyone goes to Camelot.
Load of bullshit, if you ask me. The weirdness has always been here.
What the hell?
Connacht has been doing just fine without the support of the dog fuckers of the Round Table. Denholm, the one in charge of their army, came here with the Red Priests. It seems like he's well aware that his orders are stupid, and that people from Connacht are smarter than Camelot thinks. And now, Connacht is divided. Some want to leave for Camelot. Others can't imagine it. Like me. I just can't stomach leaving the land of my father.
Do you have to leave, though?
Camelot says we do. Lord Milksop, of course, doesn't know what to do. If he supports the people, he'll lose his dealings with Camelot. If he leaves for Camelot, he'll become just another arse-kissing sponger princeling no one gives a toss about. And the court is already full of those. Here, at least, he's somebody. Or he can become somebody if he makes the right choice. The man here is dying. That's true. More and more weirdness creeps into our homes at night. Soon, The flame will no longer be enough. I don't know what would need to happen for everyone to stay in Kuanacht. The truth is, we can only survive if we keep together.
Tell me more about this Lord
His
Thane.
family has a grand past. I have the utmost respect for their legacy. The Tarians made Kuanacht strong. They carried on the legacy of Palamedes, King Arthur's advisor. Our lord, though, don't get me started. Yvain is a coward. He lets Camelot get away with anything. Well, for now. I've heard rumors that he's been trying, in his own pathetic way, to delay making some crucial decisions. Who knows? Perhaps our lordling will finally grow a pair and make use of them for the good of his subject. Though, if you ask me, the only thing that could save him would be the quest for the Holy Grail.
Why do you hate the Red Priest so much?
I have my reasons. Ah, damn it all. Would you believe me if I told you that not all of them even had the symptoms of the Red Death?
I would believe you.
Nobody came back.
Your loved ones. Did you lose someone too?
I don't really want to
I had a
talk
wife.
about it, but look, I had a wife. She was a beautiful woman.
She took her away
and
when
I'm
she had
pretty
child.
She
What?
would chat with Nianti. She hadn't bled for 3 months, and she would have eaten all the crops from Reese's field if she could. They took her away. She caught a cold, and they put her on a transport to the island. That's all I can tell you.
I have a letter.
I don't
It
want
might
to
be for
think
this
about it.
guy. Karen Gooseguard. I know what's happened to her.
You... what?
Dude, this
How?
game was good here.
How is this
was
possible?
interesting. I found the letter she wrote to you in the bowels on the island. She's dead.
I can't believe this. Do you still have the letter?
Here is the letter.
My Katrin, a boy. My little boy.
Dude.
She mentioned once that she liked the name Llewellyn. It made me laugh. It sounded so poetic. Not really fitting for a blacksmith's son. I always wanted a son. I thank you.
Some closure,
I'm
perhaps.
guessing the circumstances in which you got this. If everyone here were as brave as you, our Kuanacht would have a chance to weather the end of the world. Here, take this. I have no use for it anymore. I wanted to bury it with Katrin if I ever found her body. That's all I can do for you. And for her.
Increases maximum health by 20. Health ring, even.
Why? This letter doesn't change anything. Years ago, I swore I wouldn't utter a single good word about those red vermin. If anything, it has assured me that I am right.
I agree. Quest is completed. Unforgettable. It only gave me 100 experience. So since we got the quest at the beginning of the game, somehow it only gives, worthy of beginning of the game, even though it was kind of like a hard thing to, finish, actually. The ring, however, that he gives is actually pretty legit. Like, my rings at the moment is 4% crit strike chance and 5% physical damage, and my health is like 165. So 20 health is like 8% health upgrade, basically. 7 to 8% health upgrade from just a ring slot. I think it's very legit. I'm gonna put the ring over the physical damage one, and I'll keep the crits, I think, I want to say. Guys, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll make myself a soup. I'm getting very hungry, and I think it's a good time to eat something at the moment. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Give me like 5 minutes, please. Hello, I'm back. And we have some tomato soup. Can we also have my mouse back, please? There we go. Alright, so am I just looking around through the cracks? What was this quest? She asked me to investigate the warehouse. Some good loot in these barrels. Well, some. She also gave me a key for it. What? Maybe it needs to be at night or something? I'm clearly not seeing something, but I don't know what it is. I'll go outside. Wait. Small blacksmith knife. But the notes I cannot really interact with. I'll go outside, make it the night, and enter once again. Okay, it's already the night. Great. Maybe next day? Brother, what the hell? Doesn't really work. The quests in this game are not usually like this, so I'm a little bit surprised. And lost. Maybe it's not high, but on the bottom. It's literally just showing here. Let's make it like proper nights. Like 2 AM. And sneak. Interesting. Hello?
No. No. Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, gods. Please don't tell me they sent you after me.
Percy. So you haven't deserted.
Is that what they're saying? Gods. This is a nightmare. I'd never desert. I swear, the lads are my family. I've got nothing else. I can't believe I'm going to die here. With everyone thinking I'm a traitor.
Maybe we can get out of here somehow.
And a thief, too.
Doesn't sound like you're too eager to get out of here, though.
Of course I am. But it's impossible. I've searched every inch of this place. And there's no way out. Things still fall in from time to time. But that opening only works one way. So, I'm sorry, my friend. But we are well and truly stuck here. At least there's food. But if they move the supplies, we're done for.
I'll find it. I'll find a way out, if only to get away from your whining.
Well, excuse me for being realistic. But sure, go ahead. See for yourself how it feels to slowly lose all hope.
I have to find a way out of this place. I don't think there's a leap that I can manage. I'm probably going to have to kill something. You can see it in your compass. That way. The question is, can you actually loot things in this realm? Possibly not. Look at this, by the way. We're going across. Exactly. I want to check upstairs too, though. Many enemies, apparently. Oh! Huge. There's a phase somewhere. Shit. Oh no, this is trouble. These are properly annoying enemies, guys. And it manages to hit me every time too. How am I missing those hits? I don't understand. Maybe the Fae gives them like immunity or something. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm swinging pretty much on point sometimes. Oh, finally. Okay. So we're finally strong enough for Faes as well. It seems. Because that was not really troublesome. What is this supposed to be, you think? gone from the other side too, it seems. That way.
Another guest? My, how word must have spread. I didn't think there were still fools eager to walk in the shadow of my throne.
Who are you?
I am Garrick Tarion, rightful lord of Connacht, blood of Palamedes, born to rule, my legacy squandered by lesser men. And yet, here I sit, not in a hall of marble, but in this realm of broken things.
And why?
Because I made a mistake. A single, miscalculated
Miscalculated
mistake. I toyed with the wrong woman. I thought she was just another pawn in my game, a trinket to be used and discarded. But she was no trinket. She was a Bandrui, a woman of power, of the old ways. And she cursed me for my arrogance. And all I wanted was to live longer.
Seems like she granted your wish.
Yes. And then some, as you can see. Eternal life. Sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But no, I was not given life. Only existence. Trapped in this mockery of a world, able to watch, to see, but never to touch. I have seen my house crumble. I have seen weak men take what was once mine, and I have seen it all from behind a veil I can never tear.
Can I actually get him out, you think, also? What is this place?
This is a prison, woven from the fabric of the weirdness itself. Only those with true mastery over the old ways, druids, Bandrui, could tear a hole in reality and trap something within it. A realm that both is and is not. A perfect, unbreakable cage. For me, it is damnation. A place where time does not move, where the world unfolds just beyond my reach. A theater where I may watch but never step upon the stage. And worst of it all, it is boring. No conquests, no feasts, no pleasure, no purpose. Just an eternity of watching lesser men fumble through history.
Alright, so somehow I found my way in here. So did the Camelosian soldier I was searching for.
The veil between worlds is thinning. The weirdness does not break easily. Only when the fabric of reality itself begins to fray. My prison and your world should never touch. And yet, here you stand. It seems the world outside is shifting, twisting in ways it was never meant to. And when that happens, things bleed together. A tear like this should not exist. And yet somehow, you've slipped through. Whether that's for good or ill, I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Interesting. Lord Yvain's ruler.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. You think this prison blinds me? No. I see the world. I watch my bloodline waste what was once carved in iron and fear. And Yvain, he is the true downfall of House Tarion. A soft-bellied fawn.
Literally nobody likes Yvain so far that I talked to. Nobody.
By right. He is not my heir. He is the ghost of a great house, waiting to fade.
I've never heard of your house. Your name must be lost in history.
Ah, history. The great devourer. It swallows men whole and spits out only what it pleases. Palamedes, my ancestor. His name endures, woven into the fabric of Avalon like a golden thread. But me, I am the frayed end, the unraveled strand. Cut away.
The soup was very good.
And why? Because I ruled not with honeyed words, but with truth. Because I did what was necessary. Connacht was mine. My name should have echoed through the ages, carved into stone, whispered in fear and reverence alike. And yet, here you stand, proving what I have long suspected. I was not lost to history. I was erased.
Bonjour, Immersive. You don't seem very gracious, ruler.
Gracious? You mistake me for a king who begged to be loved. Gracious rulers are forgotten. Merciful kings are overthrown. I ruled with a firm hand because Avalon demands it.
The weak do not last here. Did my people fear me? Perhaps. But they obeyed. And obedience is the only thing that truly keeps a kingdom standing. Tell me, would you rather be adored and forgotten, or feared and eternal?
Seems to me you were feared and forgotten, hence the Weird Realm prison.
Clever. But this was not history's doing. This was her doing. A Bondrui's curse, not time's judgment.
Happy New Year, by the way, Immersive.
Difference in the end.
All is
Whether
good,
by time's
thank you.
hand or by hers, my name is dust. My throne is tainted. And the wretch who calls himself Tyrion sits upon it.
Somebody's
a
at the
hollow
door.
shadow
I need to be
of
right
what
back,
should
guys.
have
Don't know
been.
what's up.
I believed eternity was the right of kings. Now I see it for what it is. A punishment. Fit only for fools.
Hello, I'm back. So what did he say? Oh, he thinks that it's a punishment for him.
I don't know. I cannot be killed. Not by blade, not by fire, not by time itself. I've tried everything. So unless you hold power equal to the one who cursed me, I wouldn't bother. You can always duel me and die for my amusement.
I might be powerful enough to grant you your wish to die. Tough luck, enjoy your eternity, Gelric.
I call it the last dance. Humor me. Or are you...
Oh, come on! I just wanted to look around. You're weak. Very weak. And now you're dead. The Sunfire Sword. He is wearing really good pieces of equipment, by the way. Extremely... high quality cloth. This is what we're supposed to be clicking. I think like this is basically going to be the answer to it all. But I want to check downstairs, you know me. Very good. This doesn't kill me. Let's fight this place too. It's a mist creature, mistling. He was not aware of me. There's another mistling somewhere. I can't see shit. Woo! What are you guys going to be doing for the new year? Any nice feasts? Tonight we're going to be eating with a couple of friends and maybe a couple of drinks as well. And then just regular. Turn back home. Probably play some Lego with Alex. Chilling and gaming. That sounds pretty good too. Maybe order something to eat. Impulsive. They say that, like, don't order food, like New Year evening and the day after, especially the day after. Apparently, like, it's just cursed when it comes to the delivery, but never know, maybe you can still get lucky. I had to get the guy out of here as well, by the way. Just myself is not enough. Touch the egg. And
I can't
boom.
believe it. We're actually free. You. How did you manage to get us out of that?
Let's just say I'm a bit special. I have 4 dweller powers. That's probably not what I want to say.
That I don't doubt, my friend. Guess I'll go report to Shine. Honestly, I'm glad you were there with me. She'd never believe me otherwise.
I can go back to Shine and tell her what's happened too.
Back again? Well, time is short.
I found out what was happening with the supplies.
Mm-hmm. Percy tried to spin me some wild story about falling into another realm. I didn't toss him straight into a cell, only because he swore you could back him up. So, what did you find?
Percy's telling the truth. There was a crack in the fabric of reality. Things were falling through.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Tell me this is some elaborate prank you two cooked up.
I wish.
Oh, mother have mercy. Can nothing in this goddamn place just be normal? I may be a bit of a city woman, but you can't tell me that it's normal to have creatures made of bloody straw attacking outside the walls. And now you're saying there are cracks in the world. Does that mean I need to move my supply?
I've closed the crack. Your supplies should be safe now.
Well, that's some good news at least. Not gonna ask how, in case there's something about you that we'd both be better off with me not knowing. Thanks for your help. Here, something for your trouble.
I like this woman, I think. And I disagree with you, don't seem too pleasant. I think she's just fine. On point. You mentioned that you're a city woman. Were you born in Camelot?
Born and raised, yeah. My family has an estate in the country, but I never liked going there. All that space and nothing to do. Not even a good tavern in sight. I don't know how people live like that.
Now that I've thought about it, I'm wondering if the game is going to allow another romance after Elisa. At least you cannot say Kunakt is boring.
That I can't. But what passes for entertainment here just makes me want to leave this shithole and never look back. Can't wait for the order to march out.
Do you have any other interesting tasks for me?
There might be something, but look, it's got to stay between us, right?
I'm listening.
Well, one of our warehouses burned down recently. Completely down to the ground. When I checked what was left, I found a trapdoor. It must have been hidden under the floorboards, because I never saw it before. Problem is, it's sealed shut, and the lock looks ancient. Denholm told me to leave it alone, but it's been bugging me ever since.
I'll look into it.
Great. Let me know what you find. Even if it's just a pile of rotten grain, I just want to know and be done with it.
And one more thing. There's somebody in Kunakt who could help you get through that lock. His name is Filth. Lives what's left of the Eastern Tower. I know him.
Great. Then you know where to start.
Through the Cracks is completed, and I think that actually gave me a level. We're level 36 now. But I didn't pay attention to the new quest's name, however. Delicate matter, playing Fields of Light, Clothe Me Thee. No. Taming the Unknown. Okay, Sheena told me that Filth might know how to open the secret trapdoor. Well, let's go talk with Filth once again. There is some weird place here, by the way. Oh, wait. Since a day has passed, maybe Bior wants to talk to me.
You found her, didn't you? And came out alive.
That means she's dead.
So that means she's dead.
Who was she?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing some kind of spell. She was a monster. as you know. A beautiful one. I can't believe it's over. Oh, and I didn't have a chance to express my gratitude. You risked your life for me. That's more than I could ever ask of anyone. What do you need?
What do I need? Your wound, the cave, the monster. Do you remember anything else?
In my eyes, she never looked like a monster. I remember following her to that cursed place. When we were close, she touched my heart. I felt a great pain. And then I saw what she really was. I managed to get away, but inside, I felt emptiness. Each morning after that, the burning of my wound grew more intense.
What is Camelot doing
here?
here?
In Connacht is dying. The nights have become even more dangerous. People say the weirdness is creeping closer. Perhaps the Camelotians have a point. I just want to do my job the best I can.
Good guy. Ifia seems like a rather difficult man.
Hasn't been easy for him. His entire world has begun to change around him. You've seen what they did to the trees near Connacht. For some reason, it pains Urfia no end. Even before I got sick, the Camelotians had commissioned a lot of work from us. I think he feels partially responsible for what's been happening around here.
Put you right back to work.
He seems stern, but he's a good, hard-working man. This time, though, it's personal. I'm forging a new heart. I know I've only just gotten back the one that beats in my chest. It's easier for me to grow impatient and angry. More things seem to cut me deeper. I feel like my heart is poisoned.
You're forging a new heart. How will that work?
So far, all my attempts have failed. None of those hearts had the spark a forged replacement ought to have. They were far too weak to beat in a blacksmith's chest. There's a legend about the Stone Wardens. It tells that they could forge a heart stronger than any other. Sadly, I don't know much more than that. Right now, I'm just banging my head against the wall.
What do you want to do next, then?
Since the Stone Wardens are all Dalriata, my hands are tied. Vrel is the only person from the tribes that I know. A Dalriata selling books. And that's something, isn't it? I was planning to ask her about the legends myself, but maybe you could do it for me? Urfia will clobber me with his hammer if I shirk my work again.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you. I hope Vrel will be able to tell us more.
Right, so we have a new quest again. Increases attack speed, chests, well, even entire sets. Burns the enemy when successfully parried. But the numbers are so low. Frost Shard, Iron Ore. There's Ogre's Grip. That's a two-handed weapon. Huge damage, restores stamina when delivering a killing blow. Pretty cool stuff. He's also selling some Ember Seed. I don't know if I have any Ember Seed. The Titan's Armor. It's so heavy, it's not useful. It's also selling some wood, but I'm sure there's like a wood somewhere around that I could probably get. Let's see. There should be, right? Apparently not. I want to look into this place over here as well. Oh, maybe it's just going up the tower. That would be nice. Very good. You are a fence.
First and foremost, I am filth. And filth is at your service. Heavy souls don't rest so heavy on filth. Guards don't see filth.
You can open the shop. Maybe he's actually selling something cool. Thorny Potion. Decreases maximum health by 25 for 30 seconds. Who knows why? Greatly reduces health, but locks stamina at 100%. Livingstone revives after death. Oh, look at this one! The crushed pilgrim's bone +1 attribute points permanently, guys. We're buying this. Increases health regeneration by 0.2. This is a very valuable item as well because now you have permanent health regeneration. I have not seen something like this before. I think I'm okay without this. It's okay. Shinne sends me, do you know something about locked trapdoors in a destroyed warehouse?
Ah, the gateway to the hidden beggar's kingdom. To open it, you'll need a royal scepter. A truly fancy old key. I haven't been there for quite some time. I'll lend you my key, but only if you promise.
This is the second bone we are chewing.
Something that
So
was left behind for me.
what is that thing you want?
A curious cube.
Symbols and
It has
moves.
symbols and moves. The first time I was there, I was too afraid to bring it to the surface. Didn't want others to look at it. But now, I want to have it here. Here. Take the key. Bring the cube to me.
Make me feel nice. Filth gave me the key to the secret trapdoor. I can see what lies behind now. I'm gonna... Boom. One more attribute for me, basically. Skill tree? What was I even giving? Yeah, critical hits reduces the damage taken. It's just incredible in my opinion. Critical hits heal you for 2% of the damage dealt, and critical hits increases your movement speed by 20%. You can increase your movement speed for 40% when you crit hit. I want to say that's not really necessary, but crafting and trading. Selling items 20% more profitable. Fishing rods are more durable. You're more likely to catch a bigger fish when fishing. Okay, I don't have points. I don't really need to look so much. It is down there somewhere. A couple of people want me to buy some book for them. Not only one person now. This is the burnt down warehouse. And the trapdoor. See where we are going now. Nimu's scroll. Intriguing scroll. I need to see if there are more of those. These scrolls are hidden in Connacht, I think. But like, good luck finding them all. That's a mad journey. Certainly. Probably need to cook at some point as well. There are enemies in here. was expecting like a thieves guild or something, not undead. Interesting. So yeah, if you have more dexterity, agility or whatever, like you might actually be able to jump that, by the way. Well, chances are we'll come back from that anyways. That did not attempt. Another doorbell. What's going on today, man? Okay, I am back. Sorry for that. Oh, he dodges. That's far too slow. Attacking with a warhammer. There's something fishy with this chest. When my enemy is immune to bleed, it is not easy to fight. Oh. They are weak. Weak. I loot them all. Yeah. Okay. What the? So what about that chest over there? It was like an interesting looking chest. I'm wondering if this thing is like cursed or something. More bones? These are regular bones. Can't really chew on them. Theft has increased. Some poison arrows. If there are no traps in a place like this, then where? Can't really decide where I want to go. Look, the chest is alive. Are you seeing this? Like, sometimes it shows an enemy there. I think it's just a bug, though. I'll take the left side. Here. Brother, it is splitting. There's so many different ways. Some sneaking action. Oh. Did he just let him go? He's like, here, go forward. After looking at these fights and the way that they feel, dare I say, I don't need more damage reduction. What I need is more damage now. We can just cap on more damage for sure. Some food even. A rough ruby. I wanna jump down there. I am going, I think. I'll commit here. See what's up. No, it's going to Kunach. There's an exit. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Wait, am I also heavy? I'm not heavy, not even close. I think we're inside the water. I see, okay. This is not what I wanted to do. I need to go back there now. Clo me thee. What's this quest? We're picky today. Oh, it's there. Victus told me to find the sealed crates for Anselm. I'm hoping this creature over here respawned, because like I need his leather. Like more than one even. It would be nice to like eventually kill here and there. No, there's nothing in here. That's kind of sad. Interesting. So fast. So fast. Another one of those statues with the heart in their grasp. Kind of wondering what would have happened if I didn't block there. Possible death, but not certain. The Horns of the South. This is the other entrance to here, apparently. And as you enter, you come over here, and then like you end up like seeing that bird charge at you. So this was like your first entry to Kunacht, basically. What the hell was that flying monster? It was some sort of like a griffin. That's in the skies of this place.
This is my lucky day. Blow for blow!
I see fear in your eyes.
Surely I'm going to be able to like give these coins to somebody, right? Like deserter coins. Eventually. I have been here before. Broken strings.
The air changed a moment. How can I help?
What is the harpist statue?
It's unrelated to your task, but since you're curious, this is the statue of the Morning Harpist, built in the memory of the twin sisters from the court of Sagramore, the former ruler of Connacht and its land. Legend has it that one sister killed the other out of jealousy for her talent. They also say that if you camp here at night, you might hear the wailing of the betrayed sister. But with the weirdness so thick, who'd camp here at night? The inn at Connacht is far more welcoming. That's all I know. But if you ever come across the remnants of the royal geographers, they might be able to tell you more.
What does the one I think about you and your guild?
What does it matter what he thinks? He has his mission, the tribes have theirs. History is unfolding elsewhere, and the guild intends to secure a place in the front row. It doesn't matter who rules the south. The fate of all Avalon is at stake. May Mathers...
The harpist's tomb. So, the sisters were here, I think. Exactly, and I wasn't able to go to the right side. But what I'm wondering is... maybe the new quest is here? What was the new quest again? Clomethy, maybe? Maybe it's here? Ugh, not really. I thought it was showing right here, man. Alright, we don't really know like how to open this. It's not really possible at the moment. The more I know about the story, you know, like how the sister that was killed wanted to lay with the other sister again. She might actually attack her or something. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting though, yeah. The broken strings. Like, what is this, for instance? I have Ain's remains with me. She asked me to bury her with... yeah, exactly, but like, that's not possible. Plus 3 maximum stamina permanently is given to you from adamant rocks. Just consuming that thing. I want to fast travel back to the town and go into that cave one more time. Or whatever that place was. Like the hideout with undead in it. Mistletoe. Mistletoe is something hard to come by. What the f... Pray, 185 health. What does that mean? Okay, I have no idea what just happened, guys.
What are you still doing?
I'd like to learn more about the mushrooms.
Oh, so you see, the most important thing is to tell the difference between an edible and a poisonous mushroom. I've got this friend, Old Mel they call him. He once decided to get some oyster mushrooms for his scrambled eggs. Now, Mel's been picking mushrooms since he was a wee lad, but his eyes had not what it used to be. So instead of oyster mushrooms, it turned out he could himself some angel wings. He ended up spending an entire day in the privy. Almost shot himself to death.
How do you tell which one is which?
Angel wings are a tad lighter in color, and their caps are thinner too. And do you know how to tell a penny bun from a devil's bullet?
No, how?
Devil's bullet has reddish deading on the stern. And if you touch it with the tip of your tongue, you'll find it tastes bitter.
Thanks, that's valuable advice.
If you're interested, I'll let you pick just one penny bun. Remember, only one. Take my knife and cut the stern right at the ground. Just don't twist it out like a numbskull.
Cut the stem right at the ground. Got it. Mushroom picker, the white button. Penny's Buns. Vanquisher of Penny's Buns. Attacks are applying poison, increases the potency of all gathered mushrooms when held in inventory.
If you're not
Oh, we can have some wood here. Alright, at the start of Act 2, these two right over here gave me such a hard time. I had to reload like 5 times or something. I'm extremely curious how this is gonna go now. They are still very strong. Yeah. Insane. Like, even the wolf doesn't die instantly. This passage over here is just well protected by these dryads. Oof, okay. A good unidentified item. Perhaps like it's getting night now. What the fuck? We have a problem. The armored unit is here. Whoa! What the hell was that supposed to be? He stuns you with that hit. I had a perfect parry there, and it was a stun instantly. We need to get the fuck out of here. And he's able to charge. Well, I need a bed. Maybe this camp has a bed? It does have a bed, but it also has bandits. Something bad is chasing me. You don't want to meet him. It's better if you just die. Rest until the morning, quick. Close your eyes and pretend the monster doesn't exist. Oh. Somehow I'm safe, but like I've ended up spending about like 8 unnecessary potions just to be able to make it through the night. Well, that's okay. The game is a little bit too easy at the moment, I think. Like, it's fine to have something pretty difficult there as well, you know? Let's cook a little bit. I don't really have the best recipes. I'm actually considering to maybe do a little bit of like random ingredients. Maybe, I don't know. The idea of him occasionally chasing you down is kind of funny. Yeah, we don't necessarily know who that person is yet, I think. Like, I must have certainly... I might have certainly missed it. It's possible, but... I think eventually we will learn. It's only happening in the night. In this game, during the night, you have, like, new enemies, and also all enemies are dropping extra items, and they're unidentified. Sometimes it's very interesting things, like weapons, equipment... I am sure there's stuff that are only acquirable during the night as well. I'm 100% sure. Oh, it's not really teaching me anything, is it? It's just weird. Alright, let's go back to the recipe cooking. So this is not really teaching me anything, guys. Couple of damn good fish here. Seems like I can only make one of them, and then we can also do a couple of Hunter's Stew here. We can do a couple of Sewell's Delights, which is pretty good. What happened there? Venison Stew, that's kind of decent too. Right. 41 cooking at the moment, very nice. Sea soups. Poultry, mum's pie, hearty omelette is decent too. Alright, just a few hearty omelettes and then I'm out of there, I think. I also need to like do a little bit of alchemy, but we'll see when. Ah, there's a fast travel point there. Oh, he died. Sure.
Such a cheap shot.
What do you mean cheap shot? I'm an archer.
You're nothing but a peasant.
Oh. Alright, I need to find the quest that was telling me to go into that den one more time. The ether bloom. Yeah. Sepulchre's path. The hidden place. Happy New Year, Leon. Thank you. How are you doing? How's your day going? How did I even enter there? Like, I don't even remember the entrance to that place. Honestly. Yeah. That's troublesome. Na 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 na. There is also the flying griffin that we're gonna eventually need to kill, I am sure, but like I don't know where to engage that thing from. Oh, I found the place. Pretty good. Pretty good. Could have been a nightmare, but turns out to be fine. Well, this time let's not take that jump. I need to find a couple of things in here. This is the jump. I see. Okay, so I was right above that. Let's commit here to the right side and see what's up. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Some interesting. Mug. My 100 is 100 now, guys. Ouch. You managed to land a hit on my head at the same time as my land. Mine land even. The servant of the right. Time to die. The ritual blade and the ritual blood mask. This place is spooky. Okay, the ritual blade increases damage, incoming damage by 50%, but it decreases incoming healing by 50%. It is just terrible, guys. The ritual blood mask is increasing maximum stamina, maximum mana, maximum health by 10. Nimue's scroll. You can take that one. That is 3 out of 4 now. So I need to find one more. But remember, there was also a cube that I was tasked to find in this place. Not sure where it is going to be, of course. Yeah, scrolls are not the only things. No! Then this means that I haven't looked carefully. Let's try it again. Two things are missing. This way. Ouch. Poison arrows. Oh, I was hopeful one of the things was going to be here. I am wrong. Mistaken. This is the place that I went to jump down, right? Oh, not really. Fifth cube. And this chest is going to have the last scroll, basically. Prism of the Maelstrom. Okay. The prism is charged by dealing elemental damage, creates an explosion dealing 150 damage, applying random elements of status to all enemies around you. So every time you manage to like accumulate 500 elemental damage, you're basically going to be dealing an explosion around you as well. Let's get out of here. I do not want to get out from the waterfall side. Not again. Like, it was such a long swim. It was really boring. Can I... But, like, is there even another way out? I'm actually not sure. Well, if there is one, it's over here. Oops. I can't get out. Little bit of swimming, guys, right? No, I can't make a bonfire here. Come on. What about there? It doesn't let me. I guess like it's because it's not really flat. Don't know. Maybe on top of that rock. Need to do a little bit of alchemy. So, yeah, full rejuvenation potion, 100%. This thing is absolutely insane. The strong health potion, I think I need a little bit more alchemy before I start crafting that. I'm gonna make some aromatic remedies, I think. There's the great health potion as well, which isn't too bad, certainly. It's decent. Can make at least one of those. Requires so many sages, by the way. It's brutal. Yeah, there isn't really anything else that I can do. Just we can level up some alchemy with crafting some mana potions, but that's pretty much about it. 45 alchemy now. I want to get drunk. So is there anything I can do with the scrolls before I give them to Shina? You can read them. We can also check out the cube, apparently. The filth cube. It's just not even interactable.
What is it now? If it's chatter you're after, you'll be disappointed.
I managed to open the trapdoor.
And? What was inside? Don't leave.
It was another trapdoor.
Now I know I should have asked someone a little less in love with their shitty sense of humor.
It was Connacht, just older.
You mean the old street level? Bloody hell, I didn't think this place had anything like that. I figured it was just a complete shithole. But this, oh, this is fascinating. Damn, now I wish I'd gone with you. Did you find anything else down there?
You're really excited about this, aren't you?
Of course I am. It's history. About the only thing I ever enjoyed learning. Though mostly it was just battles and strategy. I like hearing about the cities too. I know Camelot has its older levels. Never been there though. There's curious and then there's suicidal. But Connacht? If Denholm ever gives me a day off, I might just go see it for myself.
Also found some scrolls written by Nimue about Merlin and the local men here.
Ah, damn. Definitely not thrilled about that. Best you bring them to Denholm. He'll take care of it. Here's your reward. And thank you for doing this for me. You're good people. I hope you know that.
500 coin. Shine instructed me to deliver Nimue's scrolls to Denholm. About the bounties, I have done nothing. I don't like this Denholm guy, but like we have 2 things with him now. Also need to ask for permission from him to like check this guy out so we'll hear the Finlay. How do I climb here, guys? Need to go up there. Ugh. I guess we need to take the long road. Yeah, from here. There's some stairs over there somewhere, right?
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Gold, the true. Gold, the true. Gold, the true. Gold, the true. Gold, the true.
I think I've donated like 100 gold so far to this guy. Doesn't change anything at all. So hoping there would be something. I saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's door. Why do you want to take the men here?
Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Meniers in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon.
Then what if your plan doesn't work? What if the weirdness remains a threat?
Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathan, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering our people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin.
I found some scrolls written by Nimue about Merlin and the local men here.
What? Where did you even get these?
In the vaults of old Connacht.
So you're telling me that beneath Connacht, there's even more Connacht? Full of forbidden knowledge? Oh, mother help me. How did you even stumble on a place like that?
I am not telling Shinna. Just look.
Sounds more like a curse to me. Still, thank you for bringing this to my attention. But in future, steer clear of things like this. I'd hate to see you hanged for having an abundance of curiosity.
Yeah, if I told him about Shinna, basically, like it was going to make problems with him, then Fabius asks me. He says they need protective fields.
Weird lanterns, you say? Of course, that sounds like Fabius.
Always scheming.
Always so subtle in his little power play. It's obvious what he's really doing. Going behind my back to curry favor with the locals. He doesn't care about their crops or their lives. He just wants to be the hero of Kunuk.
You think there's more to it?
Mark my words, whatever he's promised you, there's more to it. Fabius doesn't lift a finger unless it serves his interests. I don't like it, but I'll tolerate it. For now. Just don't let him drag you too deep into his games. There's more at stake here than he'd have you believe.
Hate that guy? Fabius, right? Yeah, the red priests I usually scum so far. Almost all of them, I think. What exactly do you think Fabius is hiding? You seem to know him better than most.
What isn't he hiding? Fabius wraps himself in the guise of charity, but every move he makes serves the Red Church first and foremost. The lanterns? A means to anchor the Menhir for their convenience, not for the farmer's sake. Don't let his piety fool you. It's just another tool.
Alright, let's go with this one. I saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's more.
On my orders. Firkett needs to give me an explanation for a very unfortunate accident in which innocent soldiers were hurt.
What happened exactly?
One of our warehouses burned down. The one where we kept all of Firkett's inventions. My men suspect sabotage, which isn't exactly unheard of around here. I do have my doubts, though. They say Firkett is a madman, and madmen tend to be poor planners. Trust me.
Who is Firkett exactly?
He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't have the best reputation in Kunuk. At the moment, at least. There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. But now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you. Firkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. There's a slim chance that anyone would be willing to mediate the matter. But he doesn't know you. Perhaps he'll be more open with a stranger and confess the truth.
What should I do?
You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose.
Thank you, Nomitsuki. You too, man.
To bring him in voluntarily.
Happy New Year's, man.
Firkett, that's
happy drinking tonight.
Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who is responsible for this accident and make an informed decision based on that. Here are the orders. Show them.
I must say, this guy is becoming more and more reasonable in my eyes. I don't necessarily like the fact that like they want to just like bail with everybody to Camelot and like, you know, take the menhirs with them, yada yada. But yeah, apart from that goal, I think between everybody, this guy sounds the most reasonable. Just makes sense, most of his conclusions and his work. Are we doing some jumps here? Let's see. Okay. Firkett! Go back to the barracks. It's then his orders.
Good. Orders are ordered. I'm glad Firkett's your problem now. Let's move out.
Playing with fire. After talking to Camelosian lieutenant, he gave me permission to speak with Firkett. Oh, I can just enter, just like the door is open to me, guys.
Who are you? I'm not talking to those thieves.
They are the
Get
thieves.
lost.
Interesting. I'm not with Camelot. I'd like to know what's going on here, though.
I think it's quite obvious, isn't it? They're harassing an honest inventor. First, they stole my entire life's work, and now they show up with grievances. I'm not giving them anything, and I'm not letting anyone in either.
Camelot claims your invention burned down their tents.
Oh, aye, it did. And no surprise there. They've only got themselves to blame. They barged in here and grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down. No, actually, they even prized loose the things that were nailed down and took them too. Do you know what this device is? It's a pyrolusite stabilizer. And they took all the pyrolusite, but left the stabilizer behind. No wonder it blew up.
Pyrolusite.
Yes, pyrolusite. My most prized invention. I've spent half my life working on it. And what did they do? Well, they just took it away. And now they're surprised that it blew up.
Calm down. Tell me, what does pyrolusite do?
Well, pyrolusite is a wondrous substance. It can create fire anywhere you are. All you need is a drop of pyrolusite, add a little spit, and there you have it. Oh, it also amplifies the power of weird fires. Isn't that marvelous? So, tell me, don't you think it's marvelous?
Very useful for people like me. Sounds like something out of a madman's fantasy. I'm gonna go with very useful for me because I don't like the others.
Exactly. But all great inventions need painstaking preparation. It takes years of experimentation to make them safe for use. As you can see, my pyrolusite isn't stable yet. That's why the stabilizer is essential. Without it, it's still a dangerous substance.
You're right, they shouldn't have stolen from you. Have you told them that pyrolusite needs stabilizing?
Well, I was pretty agitated at the time.
He has indeed endangered the lives of Camelot's soldiers, but they have no clue at the moment, so maybe we can get by saying you're right, they shouldn't have stolen from you.
Exactly. All I want to do is keep living my life and to keep creating. They should just return what they stole. Then they won't have to worry about their safety.
I'll talk to the legate. Something needs to be done.
You would do that for me? Thank you. Whatever happens, thank you for... I think we could all use an impartial perspective. Goodbye. It was nice talking to someone normal for once.
I am done talking with Furket. Now to make my choice with Denim. But Furket did not warn the soldiers about the pyrolusite. Again, this is very, very unique in this game. Look, this is happening again. Even though I told him, like, even though my choice over there was like, you know, you could have warned the soldiers, you're to blame here. I didn't say that, like, I just said, you know, they shouldn't have stolen from you. I still have the choice to continue with that bad, you know, bad choice and, like, you know, completely incriminate Furket for this. It's very interesting. I think many games don't do this. So, like, your choice in some conversations doesn't necessarily, like, lock you in, you know? I can still go back to the legates now, which I'm gonna do. And we can take down Furket if I wanted to. Like, the same thing happened with that guild earlier, right? Like, the messenger that I had to meet, he was just a coy. Like, he was testing me, basically, and I couldn't pass the test. He was like, well, you failed the test, don't ever contact us again, and you're not a part of our guild again. And I fucking killed him right on the spot. And now I'm gonna go back to my superior and tell him that, like, I killed the boy as you asked me to. You know, like, so... I will be in the guild and the boy won't be. Too bad for him. He should have kept his mouth shut instead of, like, telling me that I don't belong to the guild anymore and this was a test. He had me fooled for a second or two, but should have kept his mouth shut.
Lost or what?
Questioned Furket.
What's happening with Furket? Is he going to surrender? Or do I need to use force?
Furket is dangerous and should be isolated or killed. Furket never intended to hurt anybody. He is a talented inventor. He could be useful to you. The fault lies within your soldiers. They took everything from him without asking, so they didn't know what was dangerous. Guys, I'm gonna go with the second option here.
Do you think so? That's an intriguing idea. I'll admit I've considered it already. If you claim that Firkit had no intention of harming my soldiers, then his skills will certainly be useful to us in Camelot. I will make sure that he has a quiet place to work, as far from human settlements as possible, just to be safe. Tell Firkit of my decision. Let him make the necessary preparations.
Well, let's hope Firkit will actually like this, by the way. The Red Priest Quarters. What the hell is this? This is going back to like the Father Fabius and stuff, maybe? Yeah, it is. I just didn't... Yeah, it is. I just didn't see this exit actually over here. It's kind of hilarious. Father Fabius. Can we jump into the well, guys? No, we can't. Firkit, please don't get mad at me, but I think you are stuck in Camelot in a room for the rest of your life.
And? What?
Pack your bags, Firkit. We are going to Camelot.
Oh, dear, this is unexpected. It appears Camelot still has a few sharp minds in its service. In that case, I'll pack my bags and report to Denholm. As for you, you'll be getting the deed to the house.
What?
You're going to take care of my house. After all, you just saved my life. But I can't pay you because I'm taking everything with me. The house stays, so you might as well look after it. Here, the Mad Scientist cottage is now officially yours. Burn it down, sell it. I don't care. I have
2.4k. We leveled up, and Firkit is a good friend of mine, and more importantly, I have a bed and a roof in Connacht. It's like an alchemy station. Could have been nice if this was some sort of a station. Right, Firkit? Right, that quest is completed. Can I actually put down a bonfire into my house? Doesn't let me. Who is out there for me to sell some things, man? Increases melee damage. Staggered enemies are taking even more damage. Increases physical damage 2% per weight of your weapon. That's huge for a two-hander, I think. When below 30%, melee damage is increased. Do I need to do more shield stuff, maybe? Pairing with a shield. Chance to slow the attacker. When you have a shield in your hands, you deal more damage. Blocking drains less stamina. During block, your shield has 100% chance to deflect each arrow and throwable. Must admit, I'm not really holding down the block like almost ever. I'm gonna give one more draining riposte, I think. Like 40% increased stamina taken from the enemies. I think it's pretty cool. If it's like a direct multiplier, perhaps it's going to play a huge role in there. Oh. Let's fuel this and maybe stash some stuff up as well. Remove all of the crafting materials, because like I'm getting heavy, I think, right? Critical strike chance. The Horned Warden's Mask is health regeneration when your mana is below, and when your health is below, and your magic critical strike chance. Okay. What about the weapons? We have the Ritual Blade, Sunfire. Heavy attacks additionally cost 20 mana, shooting a piercing wave, dealing 50% weapon damage and burning all of the enemies. The weapon itself is kinda weak, but the effects of the weapon is huge. Sprint attack costs mana and apply massive force to the enemy in front of you. Right. I should tell Luth about the fact that I killed Ebrin. Where is Luth, though? Oh, really? How? Wait, what is that place? Morrigan's Hollow.
What is it now?
Who are you?
I'm Shine, quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Connacht. My job is making sure this Legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you.
Can you tell me about your commander?
Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt.
Tell me something about yourself.
My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
I wasn't really. That's okay. Maybe she's gonna like the fact that I'm gonna say this.
Pleasant is for feasts and fair days, neither of which you'll find here. I'm here to keep us supplied and alive, not to make friends. If you need coddling, you've come to the wrong place.
Fair. No cuddling with... Cuddling, even, with Shine. Well, goes both ways, I guess. Cuddling. This sounds... No need to alarm. Do you guys think there is any fishes in this river? That cow is so obsessed with the teleportation stone here. Right, where are we going? Shit. The red caps are certainly the fastest attackers in this game. It's usually hard for me. Look who it is here! I have been here before and he was not here.
You've got what it takes. You've surprised me, Birdie. Self will be waiting for you inside. From now on,
Self.
you answer to them. Congratulations.
And good luck. The Morgan's Hollow. You're no longer my superior then.
So it seems. You're climbing up, Birdie. Even I didn't gain favor so quickly, but I trust Self. If the Crows see something in you...
The guild is
they're
called the
right about
Crows. What is this
We
place?
call it the Morrigan's Hollow, our dwelling in Connacht. The passage only opens for those who carry the sigil I gave you. You'll be able to stock up on supplies, rest, or hide if things get too heated outside.
What if the sigil falls into the wrong hands?
That doesn't happen. Crow sigils know their owner.
Is there anything I should know about South?
Nothing that can help you. You managed well with me. Perhaps you'll manage just as well from here on.
Perhaps. Could you tell me about yourself now?
I have no tales to share. I'm absolutely uninteresting. But I'm touched that you asked. Alright, enough. From what I hear, there's some plans for you. Break a wing and take care.
Luth ordered me to meet South. Okay. I remember finding this place, but I wasn't able to enter it, so now we have the key for it. They
There
all
you
wear
are,
a
my
mask,
little
don't they?
hatchling. I hear you've been working hard. I had a good feeling about you.
So your name is Self. Why?
Why not? If a name defines us, then I am all I need to be.
Is there a story behind your name?
Does there always need to be a story? My name is my own. That's all there is to it.
Care to elaborate?
No.
What's my next task?
Eager, aren't you?
Well, you're
Just don't
not
let that
replying
eagerness
to
turn into
anything I ask, so...
Some children get a little too fond of blood, and then we have to clip their wing. I do have another task, but I'm afraid it's not a job I can give to a mere hatchling.
Whatever it is, I can handle it.
I know you can. You've shown that you're ruthless, driven, and cunning when it counts. It would insult both you and Morrigan to keep treating you like a chick begging for work. No, it's time you took flight. Congratulations. From now on, you're a fledgling.
What does it, even
First,
mean?
From now on, you answer only to me. Any hatchlings we send your way are yours to command. If you decide they're not fit for the guild, it's up to you to take care of them. As for your tasks, how you handle them is your business. I don't care about the methods, only the results. The rest, we'll see how you do.
Thank you.
It is. I'm glad you understand that.
So, about my task.
Your next assignment is of utmost importance to all the children of Morrigan. That includes you now. So I trust you'll approach it with even greater diligence than any task you've been given so far. A while ago, we lost contact with one of the seers. What makes this even more troubling is that he was in possession of the head of Morrigan. I doubt he's still alive. So I need you to find his body.
Recover the head.
And of course, eliminate anyone who dared to touch it.
Are you sure he is dead?
Because every seer tasked with guarding the head pledges an oath to protect it with their life. And death is the only acceptable reason to stop reporting its whereabouts.
When you say the head of Morrigan, do you
A
mean...
severed head. Preserved, of course. It is hundreds of years old, after all.
And it really is Morrigan's?
In a way. According to the seers, it belonged to one of the Morrigan's avatars. A human she deemed worthy to serve as her vessel for a time. When the vessel's purpose was fulfilled, Morrigan commanded the children to sever its head, so it could forever serve her clerics in spreading her will. Now you see why it must be treated with the utmost care and respect.
Does it do anything?
You'd have to ask the seers about that, though it's not likely they'd tell you. But who knows? Morrigan willing, you may one day have the chance to pester them with your questions.
I'll bring the head.
See that you do. Oh, and if he really is dead, there's likely to be a complication. You see,
even after death,
the seers are very protective of their secrets. Even after death, his corpse will probably be guarded by a banshee.
The hell is a
And
banshee?
banshees don't distinguish between friend and foe, but I'm confident you'll manage.
I have gotten the fledgling armor. Who are the seers?
Clerics of Morrigan. They are the most devoted among the children and the ones closest to her. Without the seers, we'd be nothing more than a band of murderers.
I just got some pens that are increasing my crit chance by
indiscriminately for no
15%.
That's not who the children are.
That's an upgrade and a
And it's
half.
not who we can ever become.
Right, I need to check these new items. So, we have a full set, basically. Pants require more dexterity and more practicality, but it gives me 15% more crit chance. These pants are absolutely insane, because my pants don't give me anything. The helm is crit damage and attack speed. Not too bad, certainly. Same requirements. Boots. Insane boots. Crit chance. Decreases noise. Yo. Physical attacks regenerate 10% of your damage dealt as stamina. Increases sneak damage 33%. Interesting. But it doesn't give you damage. You need to be sneaking. So I'm losing 20% damage multiplier, basically. Yeah, so the gloves and the chest I dislike, and the other three I actually really like them. I might try and get them. I don't know if my dexterity is 5 or like less. I think it's less. Ugh. We need so many more levels, man. Well. This guy doesn't want to talk to me. South is pretty cool. She's very nice. We can rest here. I was wondering if there would be some sort of like a merchant inside, right? That would be kind of nice. This is alchemy station. Cooking pots. And a place to rest. This could be my little cozy place. What was the name of this quest that I've just taken? Hold her head high. South instructed me to find the seer and yada yada. It's nights. Do 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 do. Do. Wait, we need to talk? Let's talk. Did the children of Morrigan exist in your time?
I was familiar with tales of secret societies. I tasked my sister, Morgaine, with investigating them. But amidst the fires of war, I had little chance to keep a close watch on her. It was only near the end of my life that I learned she herself was a follower of Morrigan. Perhaps I would have seen it as betrayal. But thanks to you, I understand now that while the children's ways may be questionable, they do seem, in their own twisted manner, to care for Avalon's safety.
Good stuff. Glad you could see it that way. I'm killing these people.
Show me what you're made of! Tis but I'm not.
No. I thought I heard somebody else also, like that way, but not sure what's up now. Ghostly remnants and a burning ember. Didn't I kill like somebody else? Chanterelle? I'm quite sure I killed one more person, but the corpse is just invisible, even though it's withered flesh grub. Increases attack speed for 10 seconds. The place that we're going to is a little bit out of reach. I don't know if we can actually connect from here. We'll try. I think we'll try. Would you look at that? Who is that?
Another one? We've had enough strangers in Connacht. You lot bring nothing but trouble.
What kind of trouble are you talking about, John?
Which ones do you want to hear about? The Camelotians who want to take Armenir and rob us of our land? Or the Red Priests knocking on everyone's door and dragging people out into the street? We already had enough problems.
The Red Priests dare to go outside the town.
Aye, more of them every day. They say they're looking for people sick with the Red Death, but all they do is drag decent people out of their homes and haul them off to all mother knows where. And people still get taken by the plague.
What was that about the men
The
here?
Camelotians are saying our Menhir is dying. Vipers, the lot of them. Yvain brought them here a while ago to help with the Connacht. That's what he told us anyway. And now? Now they want to take our Menhir. Pah! Not just the Menhir. They want to take everything. They're saying all the folks here will have to move. All Mother only knows where. My old man won't hear a word of it. And you know what? I don't blame him. We've worked too hard. We've gone through too much to just leave everything behind.
You'd rather risk the weirdness.
Aye, why no? Everyone says me auntie's girl got touched by the weirdness, but she's still here. Besides, we
And
know
this
the
girl,
weirdness.
who's that, by the way?
We live with it every day. There's no much left for me in this world anyway.
Niante, I met her, by
Our
the way.
priestess. She took Ailey in, and that ended up being a blessing for us all. She might be a
Ailey.
little odd with that eye of hers, but she's a sweet girl.
Girl touched by weirdness, what do you
Go
mean?
talk to her and you'll see.
Go talk to her. Maybe they will move somewhere better.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Makes no difference to me. This farm belonged to my father, and it belonged to his father before him. When my older brother died, I promised Pa I would nae let this place fall to ruin. I hoped to pass this land on to my children, but, well, they ended up buried in it. It's only fair that I should rest here with them.
Aye, aye, aye. What about other farmers? Do they want to leave?
I know some do. The two brothers from the neighboring farm, they can't wait to be rid of that place. But it's no wonder, with the life they've had there. Not to sound like an old woman, but I'd say their farm is cursed. You see,
some
there's an
witchery.
old well on their field, right at the very edge. If you go there at night, you can hear something wailing and growling inside. Truth be told, if I were in their shoes, I'd have run for the hills.
Okay.
Like old.
What about us? Lent Norm best access ago. Left in that bloody shed. Could get it back for
Why?
you. Because I like helping.
Maybe you do. But I don't trust folks who offer things for
They
free.
always want something sooner or
We
later.
may not have much, but we're honest folk. Bring me back that axe and I'll pay you. Until next...
Until next time, the brotherly love. Okay, so there is apparently a well somewhere around here. Right there.
Just another peaceful
In the night, she said. Gonna wait until the night's here. Rest until... Okay, here we go, here we go. The haunted well. Oh, we're going inside. The Azure Lead Stone. Physical attacks regenerate life. Let's go the other way. Oi, oi, oi. I don't think I've ever fought something like this before. It's going to be interesting. Say Knuckleavy. Ornate belt buckle. And Knuckleavy's sword. That guy was completely cursed. It's a one-handed sword that is pretty high damage with nothing special about it. We have some meteorites over here as well. Most of my abilities are getting pretty high now, by the way. Maybe except... like crafting. Crafting is pretty rough in this game. Guys, there's something there. Maybe not. Yeah, there's some weird stone there. What the f... Please. God dang it! What is the joke? I want to mine. Oh! It's almost there. Do I have one of those potions that makes you jump a little bit farther? I don't think so, but... Aye. It is a weird stone. I like how there's a conveniently placed pickaxe over there. Don't know how else I could jump to this. Maybe there's some places I can latch onto and slowly climb, like in Warcraft. Yeah, this is like seemingly the only place, but then this one blocks me afterwards. Oh, that is what I needed, guys. The 35 agility lets me through, I think. And I've gotten my word stone. But that is weird stone even. But that's what is important. You know, you could mine those too, but I guess like it's just not possible to get there, of course. Let's see where this is going to. Well, the cursed well wasn't so cursed after all now, was it? Wolfsbane. Ah. Interesting fights. Let's see where we are. Hey Greya and Vikings, how are you guys doing? I need to sleep. Can we put bonfire here? Let's do it. Scared shitless. The woman was asking for something else too, right? Like... No archery. Archery might like be my worst skill at the moment. I don't really know like how to level it up. It's just not gaining many levels. Oh. Right. The weird touched ones are weird on the eyes. They move slower as well. Not necessarily strong folk. That's just awkward. Throw childs. Ooh, fast attacking.
We ain't safe here. You fight like a milkmaid! We'll have your head on...
This is gonna hurt. I'll make you me angry. hungrier.
Shit. Okay.
You made
Not
a
so
big
quick.
mistake.
Castle. Let's go now. The power bow. That might be an upgrade for my bow. I was using volcanic one, which applies burn, but doesn't necessarily, you know, burn at all. It's so much better. It's a heavy bow, though. A strong bow that can pierce through the opponents, it says. Leon is saying, I laughed out loud when I first saw them. Reminded me of the children of the Corn movie. Yeah, I need more stats to be able to use this. I don't know if this was one of the bounties or not, by the way. I'm not really sure. Small healing potion. There is something over there, like a dungeon entrance or something. What is this? Holy. The weird people are like incredibly weak, by the way, compared to anything else at the moment. Well, don't blame them. They are peasants after all. This is supposed to be a gate, but it doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. Like, it's not interactable. Like, you could have operated this gate portal. Guys, I don't remember where the woman is. Like, I think I need to take something back to the woman, I want to say, but... Hey. It's hiding. Thorny pitchfork. Small pebbles. Huge. The straw catcher. Here. Whoa! Okay, you and I now, but... This guy doesn't have stamina, there's no point blocking him or parrying him. Just gotta hit and run. To be fair, I'm thinking like this guy is probably really, really susceptible to flames, as you can see. Oh, he changes. Okay. Burn the straw father's hair. Achievements. Whoa! Okay, let's calm down. Brother. Yo! Do. Alright, well, I have a couple of remedies. Right. 26% health. 1, 2, 3, and then we go in. There it is. Show father's skull and the bone spike. What are these about, though? Reagents. Interesting. There's going to be a special crafting recipe involving this guy. And it's crackling skulls, I think. Pretty cool. Well designed? It was very well designed, yeah. I agree. I agree. So, where was that woman again? Like, it was grasping at straws. Somewhere there, right? No, this is the axe that she wants from me. Dude, it is impossible to see the enemies in this place. Okay. Yo, did I just pull too many of them? Okay, one at a time, guys. Right? And I can use my ultimate against the big boy, I think. Come on, just swing. God, every time I'm hitting, they're hitting back. That's the problem at the moment. Every time. I am not faster than them, I mean. Okay, one less. One less. There's another boy over there. How are you faster than me? Oh, some friendly damage. Some friendly damage. Everybody is dead. Some friendly fire. Completely out of stamina. Well, what is done is done. All of them are dead, but good luck like finding the corpses here, right guys? Like, how do you even find the corpses in this place now? Look at this mess. I wanted to loot the humanoids, but like, who knows where they are? Such a mess. This is really well made. Most of the time you can't really have quite a camouflage like this. What am I looking at? Why am I here? Let's check the quest. It might be one of those things that like you need to come at night or something. I don't know. Edda asked me to find her axe in the woodshed. An axe, you say? Do you guys see an axe? What the hell? Oh, maybe it's upstairs, right? Like up on the rooftop? It's unlikely, but kind of would be stupid in my opinion. I am in combat. Convenient parry timing there. None of these tools look like an axe. Oh! Worn sturdy axe. I found the axe and some straw monsters. I should get back to her. The straw monsters were fudged. It was actually pretty difficult. Much more difficult than the bandits that I've fought so far. 100%. Edda is going to be happy. I've taken care of both the axe.
You need something?
You need something?
Need anything else?
I found your axe.
You really did! Camelot didn't give you any trouble?
No, the straw monsters in the shed did.
Huh. Maybe there was something to all those tales about Norm after. He always seemed so polite. Helped my Reese figure out the best way to grow wheat outside the repellers. It just goes to show you, you never really know your neighbours, eh?
Eh?
Well, here's the payment I promised.
Some patatas, onions, carrots.
Be seeing you.
And carrots, and carrots. Level 38. One last thing before I really have to go. I killed the source of someone that I mentioned. This was Weird Beast. I found a belt buckle on its corpse. Perhaps someone in the area may know its story. So that's probably going to be my list, like, next thing to do. I think it's one of the brothers' brother or something. Brother's brother. We'll see. Level up. Maybe check the stash before ranged. Like I know I want like perception and dexterity, but there's also like the equipment of Lancelot, right? Which is like pretty insane, of course. There's just too many items now, but Sir Lancelot's chestplates, for instance, it requires 8 dexterity, 15 strength, and 15 endurance. We were climbing towards there, and it gives you 30% damage. So I'm probably going to be like matching the Lancelot's armor with the fledgling armor that I just got from the guild, right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So 8 dexterity is something that I need regardless, and the other one requires 6, so we might as well give 6 dexterity. If I respec right now, I would actually be able to use the fledgling armor, but I'm too lazy, you know, figuring out what I want to put my points into again one more time, so I'm not gonna do it. There was some healing stuff somewhere, right? Okay, it's on the practicality. Increases incoming healing. Food regenerates more health. So incoming healing and food regeneration are 2 different things, I think. I think food regeneration is not healing received. Resting gives you random blessing and increases 1 more statistic. I like that. Let's try it. Increases maximum health by 5%. I'll eventually take that too. For 2 seconds after taking damage, your next hit will heal you for 5 seconds. 2 seconds though after. Immediately after, pretty much. I'm gonna hard save here, and I am out of here. I enjoyed the last stream of 2025. I really hope you did too. Everybody have a happy new year. Don't drink too much. Be responsible. Take care of yourself. Much love to all of you. I'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye.